You are number 666.
This is the Iron Serbian of Capital Chaos TV, and I'm hanging out here with a couple guys from Turbid North. We're going to ask them some questions and see if we can get some answers. Prog Death Doom. Does that sound about right?
That might be the easiest way to kind of describe it. There's elements of all and even more. So, but that in three, terms that kind of sums it up. So, I'd say so.
I agree.
You want to talk a little bit about geography?
Yeah, we started in Alaska. Geography lesson. A lot of mountains, trees. Very cold, long winters, and we said, hey, if we're going to do anything serious in the music world, we're going to have to get out of here. So we decided to move to Texas, and that's where we met this guy and also our bass player Chris, who he moved from England to Texas. And yeah, it's a lot different, but been there for 10 years now, so I'm Alaskan Texan officially.
Would you say the most recent release you have is Eyes Alive that came out in 2015? Have you gotten a chance to play all the songs on that album live?
Oh yeah, when we have the opportunity to do a full set, a headlining set, we actually play every tune with the exception of the very last track. And the last track is actually like 11 minutes or something like that. Well, no, the very Eternal Sleep would be the very last track. But normally when we have enough time, we'll do every other tune. And we've actually thrown in one or two songs from the first or for the Erogyny record, but on this run we get 30 minutes, so we're doing a handful off of Eyes Alive and even brand new material that's unreleased at the moment. So
you guys were on Metal. Ironclad was distributed through Metal Blade, and the most recent release that was DIY. Is that correct? How do you like it? How do you like DIY?
You get the opportunity to kind of control certain aspects that you basically release to a bigger record label. So in a sense, at a certain level, it's better. You kind of don't get some opportunities that you would on a bigger label, but that's not to say that you can't kind of create those opportunities for yourself. And Nick actually did a lot of work on the release, and we try to release it as if a label. We try to involve the same, processes that what a label would do to make sure it had some level of visibility and just didn't, kind of sink to the bottom. But yeah, Nick did a lot of work on that,
Yeah, I mean it's would have been nice to have the financial backing of a record label, to help out with all that stuff. But like you said, I mean, we tried to treat it like it was a legitimate release, and so we put a lot of money into it, and luckily that we a lot of time, a lot of money, and we were able to make it all back and then some. So it was a big investment, but a little risky, but it worked out, and then still got our name out there. Very important because it had been 5 years since the last album came out. And then we're a three-piece now, so it's just really important to get our name out there again, and it is nice to have complete control over the stuff like that, like,
The digital stuff, the digital sales, you're able to basically recoup that money directly back to yourself, and it doesn't go to a label and stuff and get filtered. And then also with the albums, with the physical stuff, the money goes right back into our pockets and not recouped by the label first, and then we see a check like never or something, So that's beneficial, and then we're not opposed to working with a label. We just, we're not going to wait, and if we can do something for ourselves and try to make the best out of it, I think we all kind of got on the same page and decided just to do that. So that's how it went.